What's up friends and welcome back to another video. I'm 7beats and today we're going to create an ambient Amapiano beat in FL Studio. In this video I'm going to use my Amapiano sample pack, the link is in the description. I highly recommend getting this one. All the sounds which we'll all be using in this tutorial are included in this sample pack. So I hope you enjoy the video. So in this video we're going to create a kind of ambient melody. But normally I would start off with the melodies, but right now first we're going to start off with the drums. For creating an Amapiano beat, we have to adjust the BPM to 113 in this case. I'm going to open up my Amapiano sample pack. And first we're going to start off by dragging in a shaker loop into the arrangement. So we're going to use shaker loop 2 and create an 8-bar arrangement. So I'm going to paste pattern 1 into the arrangement like this and open it up. Select unsorted. First we're going to drag in the kick. So I'm going to use kick 4. I'm creating this 8-bar 4x4 pattern. So right now we're going to add some congas and bongos. So I'm going to select percussion, bongo, and I'm going to select bongo 8. I'm going to select a conga. So I'm using conga 3. So this is the conga pattern. And right now I'm going to copy the whole pattern, Ctrl C. Open up the bongo pattern, Ctrl V. Remove those ones. Then I'm going to use my new Afrobeats producer kit and pick a percussion from this pack, natural. So I'm using the Tigini. So I'm going to adjust this conga like this. So you can already hear what's going on. Bar. And then we're going to open up the Amapiano sample pack again and add a snare. So I'm going to open up percussions, snares. And we're going to follow a rhythm which is typical in Amapiano. So we're creating this triplet rhythm, but we're going to move it 1/4 a bar to the right. So 1/4 a bar. So adding a note at the end of the second bar. Select the whole snare pattern, 8-bar. So right now it's an 8-bar rhythm. So that's how we're building the Amapiano drum loop. And to make it sound a little bit more natural, we're gonna add some tiny details in between. So we're gonna select another bongo. Let's use this one. So I'm adding notes like this. I've randomized this one. So pressing Option R. And then randomize the velocity. And I'm using this just to fill up the space. So this is how you can create an Amapiano drum loop from scratch. So right now we're going to add all the melody layers. So first I'm going to start off with the Whirly V2 from Arturia. So for example, let's use this dark ballad preset. And I'm going to create this melody in D minor. So I'm starting off with this D flat, E, F, and C. So right now we're going to create a simple chord. So we're going to add this F and we're going to add this A. We're going to add this A again and this C. I'm going to reuse this A flat again, D, F, and A. Then we're going to add an A sharp, C, D. So stretch a melody to 8 bars, add some more notes, and it sounds like this. Lower the velocity, so removing some of the higher frequencies. So right now we're going to add more layers. So something which I like to use in Amapiano is the tremolo signal sound. So presets, slow synth, and tremolo signal. Then I'm gonna add another layer from Purity. I'm gonna pick a random one. So let's use those space voices. So I'm gonna create something which is following the scale notes. So I'm gonna start off with this A, and F, E, D. Copy this again, and I'm gonna turn it up 1 octave. That sounds great. So this beat is already gonna be insane. So right now, most of the times I'm adding something like brass, but right now we're gonna add something totally different from 0. So I'm gonna select a Pluck. So let's use this Blaze Pluck. And because I'm starting off with an A on the previous melody, I'm gonna do the same thing right here. So I'm creating something like this. Something of this melody reminds me of the movie Interstellar, the track from, I think it's Hans Zimmer. So right now we're gonna add some low frequencies. So we're gonna start off with adding a bass from Analog Lab 5. So I'm searching for this electric bass. So let's start off with this note, and we're following these notes. So C, D, and C. So we're not quite done yet, so we're gonna add another layer. And right now I'm gonna add a stock plugin. So I'm gonna use Flex from FL Studio, and I'm gonna search for some strings, which I'm gonna add in the background. So I'm gonna select all, strings. So let's use this strings 2 preset. And right now we're gonna just use some notes from our original chord progression. So just copy the top notes. Doesn't really matter that much. Copy them into this one. And we want 3 notes right here, right here, right here, and right here. And I'm gonna turn it up 1 octave. So it sounds great. And right now we're gonna add some magic when it comes to Amapiano, the lock drum. So I'm gonna open up the stock plugin from FL Studio, which is called the Fruity DX10. So I could create something from scratch or use the stock preset, but I'm gonna use the lock drum presets from my Amapiano sample pack. So lock drum presets DX10. If you're not a FL Studio user, I've also sampled all those lock drums, which you can just drag into your project and use them. So I'm gonna use lock drum sample 4. Make it a little bit shorter, like this. Turn up the volume. So first I'm gonna follow the snare, this triplet pattern. Do the same thing right here. A, and turn this one up 1 octave, for example. And let's roll this one like this. Copy it, and we're just using the next bass note like this. And let's create the lock drum roll. So I'm gonna select the magnet, and we're gonna select half a step. So we're dragging in notes like this, and then just drag it manually upwards. So maybe let's remove this one. And maybe do something different right here. Turn this one up 1 octave. And this also 1 octave up. That's fire. Just copy this whole thing like this. And adjust this to C, the final bass note. So I've lowered the volume of these notes because otherwise they're way too present. So made the notes a little bit longer so it sounds more smooth. And right now it sounds like this. So in my opinion, this beat already sounds great. And last but not least, we're gonna add some main swing, around 20%. And right now I'm gonna create the final beat, do mixing, add some effects, and guide you through that final project. So this is the final arrangement. It's 4 minutes and 40 seconds long. So I'm not gonna play the full beat. If you're interested in listening to the full beat, the link is in the description. So I've added some more effects to keep it interesting. This one. And I've layered those two Afrobeat samples. And the typical Amapiano crash effects. So those are the things which I've added. So right now we're gonna listen to the arrangement. Added some reverb to one of the elements. Fruity reverb to the conga, just a little bit, some delay on one of the bongos, just a little bit as you can hear. Tremolo sound is coming in using this automation clip. Put some space voices to the background. Pluck coming in. Great atmosphere. Loud drum. Not that present. Strings coming in the background. So I hope you enjoyed the final beat. So first I'm going to show you how to create the Tremolo channel volume automation. So just open up your channel rack. Go to the volume, right mouse button, and then create animation clip. And as you can see in the playlist, right now, number 2 is coming in. And then just draw in the points as you like. So I'm going to remove this one. So that's how you can create this animation clip. And as you can hear, I chose to maybe turn down the volume of the lock drum a little bit, because I want it to be more fluent. Something which is not really common in Amapiano, but I think fits perfect when it comes to this beat. So that's it for this tutorial. If you want to listen to the full beat, which I've already mentioned, make sure to check out the link in the description. It's available right there. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to check out the full beat, the link is in the description. And I hope to see you in one of my next tutorials.